He was only 19 when the cartel put a gun to his head and told him he'd never go home again. Danny grew up in a quiet Arizona border town, the kind of place where everybody knew everybody and where trouble still had a way of finding you. His parents worked long hours. Money was tight. He wasn't a gang member, not a troublemaker, just a kid who wanted more than what he had. One day, a friend introduced him to a man in a clean white pickup. The man smiled, offered him a smoke, and talked about quick money. No hard work, no boss, just one simple job. Drive a car across the border, park it, walk away. The first trip took less than an hour. The pay was more than Danny had ever seen in his life. The second trip paid double. Within weeks, he was crossing almost every other day. No questions asked, no one explaining what was inside the cars. But deep down, he knew. And once you start working for the cartel, there's no walking away. Then one shipment went missing. No warning, no time to think. A black SUV cut him off on the road. Doors swung open. Men in black masks dragged him out. A bag over his head. Boots slamming into his ribs. The air knocked from his lungs. When the hood came off, he was tied to a chair in a small, dimly lit room. The smell was thick. Gasoline, sweat, and something metallic. In the corner, he saw a table lined with tools. Not work tools. Tools for breaking people. They told him he'd stolen from them. That someone had to pay. They poured water over his face until his chest burned, and his body thrashed. They smashed his fingers with pliers, until he couldn't feel his hands. Every second felt like the last one he'd ever have. Danny didn't confess. He couldn't, because he hadn't done it. But he knew the truth didn't matter. Hours passed, or maybe minutes. Time had no meaning. Then, without a word, they untied him, dragged him outside, pushed him into the dirt. The SUV roared away, leaving him under a black sky in the middle of nowhere. Danny stumbled for hours before finding a road. A trucker picked him up, dropped him near town. By morning, he was gone. He left the state, changed his name, took any job he could find. Construction, warehouses, night shifts, anything that kept him far from the border and the